Going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Get Rich or Go Broke Trying. I'm your host, Eddie Kang. We are in season 2, episode 5. Happy Taco Tuesday. It is Tuesday, February 11th. We got 3 picks from episode 4 that are completed. We still have 2 picks that are pending. They were supposed to play on Monday. They're not playing until Wednesday morning now. But I did not want to wait for those matches to drop another episode. So here we are, episode 5. Current standings for season 2, we are 9-6. We're up 8.07 units, with 2 picks still pending. All time, we are 81, 70, and 2, up 19.78 units, with those same 2 picks pending. Quick recap from the last episode. Super Bowl, we had Seahawks -4.5. We had 2 units on that. That cashed with ease, brought back 1.6, pretty much exactly how I said it on the pod. Seattle's defense was elite. Only question we had was, would Seattle's offense have enough to cover the spread? And they did. We had Kenyon money line. This one hurt. Versus Quinn and Zhang. She won the first set. We had put a unit on it for plus 198. Kenya won the first set 6-4. Looked like we were gonna take full advantage of Zhang having 5 months of rest off, and then Zhang came back with a vengeance. I believe she won the second set 6-3 and then won the last one 6-2. So we lost the unit on that play. But Talon Greeksport came through for us this morning. We had him money line at -150 with a unit and a half. He took care of Giovanni Perry card 6-4, 6-4, and got us the unit backs. Tomorrow morning, we still have Vukic money line at plus 174 versus Rowinka. It's a 1 unit play. And then we also have Bublik money line -146. That's a unit and a half. So still a chance to win 2 more units, potentially 2.5. But I got 5 picks for you guys tonight, too. Not gonna lie, it's been a long day. I'm full on tacos. It's Taco Tuesday, so I'm just gonna run through these, give you guys some quick pointers, and we're gonna call it a night and cash these tickets. First one I got, this is in WTA Doha, round of 16. We got Lee versus Cocheretto. We're taking the over 2.5 sets at plus 132. We're going to put 1 unit on this. They just played 3 weeks ago in Hobart. It went 3 sets. Cocheretta won 1-6, 7-5, 7-5. There was 31 total games in that match. It was an absolute war. The money line is -110 both ways, so it's pretty much a pick 'em. You're giving me a 43% chance on a tennis match that's considered a pick 'em. Something ain't adding up there. It's the same players from 3 weeks ago. There's not enough time to make an adjustment or to, add something to your game. I'm gonna take the chance that it goes 3 sets again. They just plus 132 or -110 money line either way. I'm gonna take the plus money every time. Pick number 2, we're gonna go to Tommy Paul versus Jensen Brooksby. We're taking Tommy Paul to win 2-0 at even money. This is going to be the first round of ATP Dallas. It's going to be at 1 p.m. Wednesday, tomorrow afternoon. Brooksby is 0-5 in his last 5 sets. He's only won one match in his last 5 games. He lost to Diallo 4-6, 2-6. He lost to Nakashima 4-6, 2-6. Hasn't played since January 18th. Hasn't won since like January 6th. Paul's a 250 money line favorite, but I'm not going to pay 250 for a player when I can get even money on a straight set bet. Pretty self-explanatory for me for this one. Even money, 2-0. Let's take it. This on 1 unit play as well. Moving on to college basketball. Pick number 3, we're going to go to college basketball. I'm taking the Florida Gators -7.5 versus Georgia at -110. This is at Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern. We're going to lay a unit and a half on this one. Florida just smashed Alabama 100-77. Outscored them 72-26 in the paint. They turned around and beat Texas A&M on the road by 19 2 days later. The defending champs are playing their best basketball of the season currently. Georgia has not held a single opponent under 70 points all year. My bad. They haven't held an SEC opponent under 70 points all year. These teams played on January 6th. Florida won 92-77 at home. Georgia's lost 3 straight before beating LSU, I believe it was Sunday. So they've lost 3 of their last 4. This was once a team that was looking like it could make an NCAA tournament appearance. They're now on the bubble, on the outside looking in. I do not see them putting up a fight in this game. Defending champs on the road, -7.5, 1.5 units. Book it. Pick number 4, we're going back to tennis. ATP Dallas again, but this is going to be a second round matchup. Frances Tiafoe versus Sebastian Korda. Wednesday, 9:10 p.m. Eastern Time. We are going to put 1 unit on Tiafoe money line plus 120. Tiafoe is 4-0 in the first round matches of Dallas. Every single one of them has been a sweep. Like I said, this is going to be a second round matchup, but he just beat Maine yesterday, 2-0. Tiafoe leads the head-to-head 4-3. He won their most recent match in the 2025 French Open last year, and that was on clay. He is a much better hard court player than he is a clay player. I would say this is his home tournament, but Korda's also from the U.S. Tiafoe tends to play well in 2 settings. United States tournaments, hard court tournaments. Dallas is obviously in the United States, and it is an indoor hard court tournament. So you're going to give me plus money on the guy who owns the head-to-head building, plays great in this tournament. Korda is in better form. I'm going to give him that, and this is by no means a lock. Like, I'm not saying that this is a lock. This is 100% strictly a value play on my end. But give me Big Foe in Dallas, 1 unit, smash it. And then my last pick of the night, this is my best bet of the show. We're going back to college basketball. This is at 9 p.m. Eastern Time Wednesday. We are putting 2 units on this. Tennessee -7.5 at Mississippi State. Tennessee is the best defense in the SEC, giving up just under 70 points a game. Mississippi State is allowing almost 80 points per game, 78.2. Tennessee is 16-5 in their last 21 games against Mississippi State. That is a 76% win rate. 12 of their last 21 meetings have been decided by 11 points or more. Tennessee is 10-2 in those 12 games. Ahmed is averaging 23 points per game over his last 8 games, and he just dropped 29 on Kentucky. Speaking of Kentucky, Tennessee just lost to Kentucky. They're pissed off. I expect this to be a bounce-back spot, similar to Memphis versus UAB a couple episodes ago. We took UAB with the points because of Memphis losing to Tulane. I'm not falling for that again. Tennessee is arguably a top 2, top 3 team in the SEC. Mississippi State is by far not one of the top 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 teams in the SEC. I expect Tennessee to put their foot on the neck. I believe I read a stat somewhere that said Rick Barnes is also 25-6 all time against Mississippi State. 7.5 feels really low. I expect this to be probably close to a 15 to 18 point blowout. So with that line being 7.5, 2 units, best bet, hammer it. That's all I got for you guys today. 5 plays across the board tomorrow. Wake up early for the over. Catch Paul at lunch. Ride with the Gators and Vols in prime time, and then close it out with Big Foe in Dallas. Let's get this money. Get rich or go broke trying, baby. I'll holler at y'all this weekend.